Hey! I'm playing this game. Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Is this another Epic Gamer stream?
That's gonna be a bit of a entry-level one. Especially because this is my first stream since I've got my new room kinda set up. Hold on. Is the audio alright? Can you hear me relative to the game well? Can you even hear me? Is my microphone working? Let me know. After that, I can give you all the catch-up. You can hear me? That's good. There's gonna be a bit of, like, reverb, because I don't have the acoustic foam in my room yet. And let me show you. I left my stand for my microphone at my parents' house, so this is what I'm using right now. I put my microphone into a glass and then put it into like a towel or whatever. So until I get my stand, that's what I'm working with. Anyways, how's your week, guys? I know I haven't streamed in a couple days because I've been moving out into my own place. Which I am. I also went to Six Flags yesterday. And I... Hold on.
FUNKe more like a streamer that you watch and enjoy watching. Keep up the good work. You so cool now.
Tsundere. I went to Six Flags and I saw this. I thought you guys might get a laugh out of that. They spent millions of dollars on this ride. The Justice League one. See at the top? Anything stand out wrong here, guys? Anything seem a little unfinished? Just thought that was interesting. I love that they're all like behind the Joker. They're asserting their dominance. The power pose. Yeah, that was my week. I've been moving in. Good news, just I'll get this out of the way. The video, like I said, it's done. It should be up in the next few days. I want to say the next 2 days. I'm getting a call from my cousin. Hold on. He's downstairs. Why is he calling? Hey. When will you be back? I can. I'm streaming right now, so I'll have to jump off, but I mean, I can help you. Alright, I can help you with that, yeah. Just call me when you're back. Alright, later.
Good afternoon.
That was my roommate calling right when I started streaming to ask if I could help him move a chair in half an hour. Good timing. I hope it's worth the wait. It won't be, but I'll feel a little more obliged to upload more often
Make a
after.
mini room tour for either Twitch or Twitter week. Also, when the cousin's away, the FUNKe will play.
Yes, he will. Yeah, okay, so let me get you caught up with the game first, and then I can talk about, like, my week and all that. So, Hat in Time's been updated a lot. By the way, it's coming to Switch, I don't know when, soon? In a couple months, probably. It's getting DLC too, which I'll stream when it comes out, but it's not out yet. Also, multiplayer. If I can convince anyone to play with me, I'll do that. Also, they updated mods, so they're way easier to actually use now. Instead of just having a list of text, you can actually see pictures. And to access maps, which is what I'm going to be playing today, you go up here. Weird, right? But cool. They finally updated it, which is good. So I've streamed mods of this game a lot. All of these I've streamed before. Everything from here down are new ones. So we'll see how many I get through. I kind of want to try New Hat City first, so I'm going to do that. Yep, this is a Wind Waker stream. So I want to share with you guys a joke because I think it's the greatest joke I've ever made, and my friend said it wasn't funny. We were at that Justice League ride at Six Flags, and they had these three, like, blank white statues of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And I asked my friend, why are they completely white? Why didn't they paint them? And my friend goes, it's because it's marble. And I went, no, it's DC. And then she wouldn't talk to me for 3 minutes. But I thought it was funny. That shit was on the spot, too. I didn't have that rehearsed. That was off the cuff. You know, I probably shouldn't have made this joke during the silence of a loading screen. It makes it seem less funny than it is. I don't care what anybody says. I'd use my my laugh track, but I still don't have my stream deck set up. So, can't. Jump up in the air. Hey, man. Welcome to New Hat City. The city's your jungle gym, so feel free to run, jump, and climb around the place. This is Kirby Air Ride music? Man, I'm already in for a treat. I didn't even know that. I haven't played on any of these. This is my first experience. It's called New Hat City, but I suspect it's not the same. Is it the same layout as New Donk? Can't tell. I need the grappling hook, though. It's been a while since I played Hat in Time, too, so I'm gonna have to be learning the controls for a minute here as well. Real Funk's alive? Yeah. I'm very excited that this game's coming to the Switch. I know, like, this game would be perfect for the Switch as sort of a meme, but this has very Nintendo-y vibes, so I'm glad that it'll get there, because when the game first came out, they said they weren't sure about Switch. They're like, we'd have to completely, like, re-up the engine or whatever. Because I guess this was made on UE4 and not 5. Also, co-op, finally. I was hoping co-op would be... If co-op had came out when the game came out, I would have streamed with a friend, but... I might just, if I can convince a friend to buy it, play it with someone. I've been meaning to come back. Unreal 5. Maybe I have it wrong, but... It's what I remember hearing. I don't think there's, like, an objective on this map. I'm kind of just looking around right now. Also, I want to turn down the music a little bit. Cough, I have it? You do, but have you played it? I'm happy to play with you, Skyman, but I figured if I'm going to play with a friend, I wanted to, like, get someone who hasn't played it yet. Get one of my dopey friends who don't play video games. I could get my roommate to do it. We'll see. I played through Mafia Town, but that's it. Well, there's one. Sinister is on the list. Which hat is this? Dweller? Oh, it's so weird hearing that. Yeah. Alright, I'll probably swap over to one of the actual objective maps soon. I just wanted to run around this. Ooh. Nice. It still feels weird having moved out. I feel like an adult. I don't know what the word is. I feel like a not kid. Whenever I'm like talking about moving and I reference my old room as my parents' place, it causes a gray hair to grow on my head. But I can fill the fridge with my own food now. Which I could do before, but I'd have to pay for it. Which I still don't want to do, but I have to do now, so fuck. Yeah, the coins look weird. It seems like there's a problem with the texture or something. I don't know if that's me. I guess they're supposed to look like the coins from Odyssey, but they didn't like get the models, they just made them flat. Are they supposed to be the diamond things flattened? No, they're just... Yeah, okay. It's a little off. It's cool, though. I'll probably... I don't know, there's not really... objectives, I don't think. It really is just a playground. The question is, how do I guess I gotta go back to hub and pick a new map? Alright. Have you seen the Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay? I did. I saw the fresh titties they show in the first 10 minutes too, and I realized why they didn't show it off initially. It looks really cool. I was getting like Deus Ex vibes from it. Oh, cool! It just drops me right here. I'm not a big Cyberpunk guy, but I'm keeping my eye on that. All right. I'm not really going in an order right now. Playable time. Is your YouTube actually dead? Check Twitter. Check Twitter. It's gonna have a bot every time someone asks about a video. It just screeches, check Twitter! It's literally just PT. I never played PT, so perfect.
This is the second time you've been off schedule. If this happens again, I'm going to have to fire you from Twitch.
You can't fire me from Twitch, I already quit. Thanks, though. Oh, it really literally is PT. Alright. Gaming's such a drag. Every year, people go outside, shoot the same boring zombies, and play the same kind of games. Yeah, 3D platformers have gotten pretty rare. I get it. Here's hoping we can change that. Was that, like, custom text? I get it, rare. I'm curious if they have actual jump scares, like PT. Do they have the banister up there? Yes, they do. Nice. It really is just PT. I mean, I never played PT, but I know enough.
Uncle Dane, you sound different.
I do sound different. I thought you were just pointing out my mic sounding different. Yes, it's me, Uncle Dane. When I finish my video, I literally message Dane day one saying, "Are you about to upload a video? Are you gonna upload?" Because if you, I fucking swear to God, if he uploads a day after me again. And he said, "Nah, you're good. You can do it." That's what I was waiting on. You're wondering why I was waiting on uploading? It's to make sure Dane doesn't shine me up again. Do you trust the tap water? I don't know. I've seen these frogs suck too many dicks. I'm a little skeptical now. I wouldn't drink it if I were you. Looks gross. Can't pick up the phone. Alright. Cute enough. I should go ahead and forewarn you. Still locked. I might play some Overwatch at the end of the stream because it's the last day of the comp season. And I don't really plan on playing next season, so... in a couple hours you may see that. What is this? I can see the star. Did you hear about Alex Jones getting busted for watching trap porn? No, but that is a good way to improve my respect for him. I mean, lower my respect for him. Can I bust this? I can't bust in. Go around the curtain? Oh. I didn't know there's a door. I've been to 7 of your streams with the same question, you've never answered it. L scored shot 2 win. As soon as the Black Album drops. So, never. Alright. I think I gotta go in. Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started. Ooh. You know, I gotta give respect to the developers. They really committed to the PT Act. Is that supposed to be like the fetus in the water? Hello again, my child. I see you've met the missus. She's quite the feisty one, isn't she? Mafia Jar, is that you? Heh, yup. I've been following you for a while. Oh yes, indeed. In fact, I don't think I could remember my original form if I tried. You know, if you were to stay here, you could join in on our amnesiac Riviere. It's a terrible idea. It was worth a shot. Maybe there are some clues outside of here. Why don't you see what you can find? I'll do what I can from here. Good luck. And do your best, buddy. I don't like this. This is scaring me. You're not sure if this is here to keep someone out or to keep you in. You see the letter N etched into the door lock. What kind of a radio is this? Its range must be incredible to get a clear sound. Frequency is 0. You should try listening to that when you get home. Okay. You know there's gonna be a PT jump scare. Oh, I see. Oh, they implemented platforming elements into PT? Now that is impressive. Maybe not. The map creator calls Mafia boss Mafia Jar. It's an interesting choice. I give them that much. I don't see anything. No. What a cute bear. You have one just like it at home. Yours is bigger though, and cuter. This is easily the weirdest thing you've ever seen. Who builds a clock without hands? Huh? What's that? You see some strange markings on the back. You can barely make out the letter M. Oh, so it's like, what are the purple time rifts? Where you have to collect all of the things. Which, by the way, are the worst time rifts. Squeak. Alright. Why don't you have a hat that could let you jump up? I have one with a second jump. If that's what you mean. How's the new place? I think I already lost my deposit because I had to move a desk upstairs. And, it was really big, so me and my dad completely tore up the railings on the staircase, and we need to fix that. But that's not the upsetting part. I think I already mentioned this. Actually, no, because I haven't streamed since... Actually, yeah, I did. Basically, I messed up the railing, and I had to completely undo a desk. I had to take out all of the screws, because it wouldn't fit through the door. It's like, at that point, why didn't I just take it apart and bring it up the stairs? That's been my week. What am I looking for here? I got 4 of the things, now I need the key. I want to talk to Mafia Jar, but I keep stepping on him. Look what I found while you were out. It's a key. It was just sitting there in the sink the whole time. Yeah, put it right over the toilet. Omen? Spells omen? I think it's supposed to spell Nomo. My little heart. It's shaken. And its little heart boots. Look above you. I said, look above you. I can't. The camera's locked. What do you want of me? Getting flashbacks to Mario 64. Oh, cool. I see it. It's very interesting. Thanks, Monster. Very cool. Can't you use RB? RB turns my camera, but it doesn't look up. Wasn't R... What was PT supposed to be? It was supposed to be like... A Resident Evil thing, but then it died? Hello. Oh. Oh, Silent Hill. I got it mixed up. Yeah, it was a demo for the next Silent Hill, but then it got scrapped. Well, that's a shame. You know what they need to make? PT Survive. That's what I'm looking for. Those things look like Lucio's, gun. A subwoofer. Has there ever been a furry named Subwoof? I know what name I'm patenting. Probably. Who am I kidding? It exists. Oh yeah, do you want a story from when I went to Six Flags? So, hold your comments, you memers. I went to Six Flags in a Rick and Morty shirt, because it's a nice shirt, and don't overthink it. And I think that was the biggest mistake I've ever made. Because I literally can't count on my fingers the amount of people who would death stare my shirt and say nothing, like very intentionally, like duck down and look at me. 5 people said something to me. One kid who I think was like 7, because you know, like kids, if they make eye contact, they won't break it, no matter how much you look away. So this kid's getting off a roller coaster we're about to get on, and I just give him like a nod, like a sup bro nod, and I kid you not, kid looks me in the face and goes, "Rick and Morty sucks!" Then gets off the roller coaster and walks away. I'm just standing there like, okay. Alright. I don't know what I did to deserve this. There's another kid who's probably like 15 or something, and he was like, you know, like they have like the practice chair outside the roller coaster to see if you like fit in it or whatever. This kid got stuck in it, like this 15-year-old kid, and we're walking by him and he goes, "Hey, Rick and Morty shirt guy, come over here." So I walk over and he's like, "I'm stuck, I need help." And I go, I went, "Did you just call me Rick and Morty shirt guy?" "Yeah, I need help, I'm stuck." I said good luck and walked away. I looked back after like a minute and he got out. That snatcher wasn't really me. Maybe it's for the best. My dear, thank you for persevering and in doing so giving me the gift, of course. In return, I want you to have something dear to me. It was the only thing I had with me in the end, though. I have a feeling you were always meant to have it. Please look for it, and for me, at the horizon. There was at least like 4 or 5 people who just came up and they're like, "Hey, I like Rick and Morty. Good, nice shirt, man." But there were so many people that they just like stared me down like I was a subhuman. Like I was an Irishman coming to the States in the 1800s. It was rough. They were judging me. Yeah, Georgia Six Flags. Oh yeah, another great thing is my friend only had parking for 1 car because she had a pass for free parking. So I drive to her house fine. My car is completely fine. Drive over there, park right in front of her garage. And then her mom's like, "Oh, I need to go to work, so can you move that before you go?" I go to start my car. It won't start. My car fucking died right at their house. So I'm like, sorry, what do I do? We had to push my car back like 5 feet, and she had to like turn 100 times in her garage just so she could get her car out. I felt so bad. So we're like, well, fuck, I don't know. I guess I'll get AAA. We just went to Six Flags. Drive back. And I'm like, alright, we can try to jumpstart the car or call AAA. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna throw my keys in and see if it works. I crank it, it turns on, like, instantly. Why? What? Car just decided to fucking die for a few hours. Took a break. And the worst part was I texted my friend like literally 10 hours earlier. I'm like, yeah, I just moved in. I totally expected something to break. Like the internet wouldn't work, my computer would die, my water cooling would break, but nothing's broken. It's amazing. It's so new for me. Couple hours later. Ugh. That was my day. I jinxed myself. I really did. Alright, what else do we got here? Jellyfish Fields work in progress. I want to look at this. Should have knocked on wood. Should have. So this is a map from Battle for Bikini Bottom. I guess it's a recreation. We'll see. Seen a couple of those. One of the Swamp Fortress or whatever. And a Bomb Battlefield. I don't know if you can capture jellyfish though. The best SpongeBob game. But like, can you even think of one other SpongeBob game that anyone would give a shit about? Besides Battle. There's like a Game Boy one I've mentioned. Where you're climbing a tree and jumping on trampolines. I don't know the name of it, but I like that one. That's a good one. Oh, they even have the tiki things. This really brings me back. The movie tie-in version. Didn't much care for it. Back when I lived at my parents' place, we would play Hangman on like the chalkboard. And now I'm moved out, so I'm like, I guess the game ended. But now my mom is texting me every time there's a development in the game of Hangman. So if you hear my phone go off 8 times during the stream, it's my mom playing Hangman over text. At what point do you just like play it on an app? You have a chalkboard? It's like one of those little hang-up ones you put outside the door. Who uses chalkboard? Yeah, it's all about marker boards now. Alright, I'm gonna go a little further up. More intense than competitive TF2. You know, that actually reminded me. So for anyone who didn't know, I-63 happened this weekend, last weekend, I guess. And it was the biggest... Well, maybe not biggest prize pool, but like biggest viewed TF2 event in a long time. It almost broke 13,000 viewers on Twitch, I think. Which was mad. And I'm so sad because it was 7 versus Froyotech. Two of probably the best teams in TF2. Froyo wins every fucking tournament they go to. So everybody was rooting for 7, and they lost by like 1 map. It was like 3-2 loss. And here's the thing, I would occasionally stop by in the iSeries chat just to root for Froyotech to piss everyone off. I would just go and I'm like, yeah, here for the underdogs, Froyotech! But the truth is, I hope that they would lose. Also, my roommate's calling me. Hey. Okay, I can. Just give me a minute. Alright. See ya. That was my roommate asking me to move my car for him. Hold on, is he here? Move the fucking chair? Yeah. Kinda have to. Man, I hate having roommates. I gotta, like, to help them now. IRL straight. No, that one wasn't my mom playing Hangman. I thought it was too, but no. fuck. Well, hold on. BRB then. I gotta go move my car. Yeah, I need to set out a schedule outside my door so my roommates know not to fucking ask me for help in the middle of a stream. But, this is the test stream, so wait around. I don't have anything to show while I'm gone, so I'm just gonna put this on the screen again. Stress test. Yeah, it's a stress test. BRB. Back. I just don't really understand why he needed my help. It was literally just like an office chair. It's like literally like if you took a chair from your kitchen and he asked me to help him bring it in. But I did, because I'm just such a nice roommate. I brought in the 80-pound chair for him. He's a wimp? Nah. Dude works out more than I do. But he also plays WoW. Probably takes away some points. I'm not out of I'm not out of breath because of the chair. I'm out of breath because of the staircase that I just walked up and down. Completely different. I am worried living here is going to turn me into a weeaboo though, because both of my roommates like manga about as much as I do, and that is just a self-sustaining system of virginity right there. But I will abstain as much as I can. It's true. It's true, I already am a weeb. I joined a Weeb Discord today and they thought I was you. I don't even know how that works. But the fact that they expected it just doesn't... It's not a good sign. Whoops. Okay. I'm fine with it. I saw your JoJo video. Hey, JoJo video is my only anime video right now. Technically too if you count Kappa Mikey, but I don't.
Yeah, have money for your Crunchyroll subscription. I mean for rent.
Thank you. Fuck, I do have to pay rent. I got like an email today of it saying like it's renewing my rent, and I'm like, fuck, I didn't pay enough. Gotta do it multiple times. It sucks. Thank you though. How was Bikini Bottom? Very wet. This is some news that came out in my absence, I believe. Twitch announced that they're marathoning all of Pokemon. Literally all, however many seasons? 9 seasons? No, 20 seasons. Yeah, 20 seasons and, like, 12 movies.
This is so sad. Can we bring back FUNKe?
Oh wait, I should have taken that. That was cool. Nah, do another. Ooh, yeah, I'll take that. Interesting. Good map. Give it an upvote. Who are you dating? I'm dating Vegas Pro 15, but it's an abusive relationship. She's very unresponsive. Watch this important video. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen tweets of this. Hold on, I need to, like, get it to show up.
Billion surprise toy.
Refrigerator, yes, mommy. Do you have sauces? No, mommy. Telling lies.
I can't go through any more of that. That's the amount that I can go through. What a banger. You'd figure like it can't get any weirder on YouTube, but they find a way. They really do. Kinda wanna just do like a normal map right now. It's like a normal map. Oh wait, did someone make an entire... You can mod an entire like stage? That's awesome. I've never seen anyone do this before. Fuck. That's cool. The cut world? Was this cut? Oh. I didn't know that. I know some of the maps made it into the DLC, a lot of the winners of the contest, but I don't know who won. So I might end up playing some of those. It's cool you can mod whole chapters. Well then, I guess I'm set for a little while. Here are the tasks I need to do to get timepieces. Task 1, get in the vault. Task 2, get 100 pawns. Play the cat's lava game. Take pictures for penguins, deliver mail. And race Mafia. Wow, there's a lot. Okay. She's just daft. Forgot about that one. Do I still have the Vine Sauce hat? That would help on this map a lot. I don't think I do. Hold up. Good enough. Yeah, I have a couple of modded hats, so if you're wondering what half of these are, they're not actually in the game. There's this... I got Flood. Hey. Oh, thanks. Yeah. That was my cousin. I left my car keys downstairs. Can I flood upwards, though? I don't think so. Oh, thank you for that. Wow, that's amazing, Snatcher.
They added Swim 3 costume to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Sauna with the perfect time to stream it FUNKe.
That's the perfect time to never stream it. Also, hold on. He did the one thing you don't do. He walked into my room, opened the door, walked away, and left the door open. That's like the one thing you never do to a person. What's up? Alive and well? Alive and not well? Ha! It doesn't matter anyways. While you're here, kiddo, why don't we make another deal? I've got some minions I still need to deliver mail to, and I'm too lazy to do it. So why don't you help me out and deliver the mail for me? I've got one of your timepieces waiting if you do it. Good! That seals the deal. Just deliver crap to 10 of my minions around town. It doesn't matter who. I don't care much about them each anyway. And that's just telling me about the chest. Not a fan. I think I'm doing the vault one right now, so I have to go find all of the pieces. Which means Sprint Hat's probably best. Two. Oh, there's a time rift. I could do it right now. Let's do it. Why not? I was a little sad during the DLC they announced that there's more time rifts, but they're only purple time rifts, and there's only like, I don't remember how many. It was like either 4 or 8. Either way, not that many. I was hoping we'd get more of these time rifts. I was hoping we'd get like, you know, like 15 or 20 of these. 6 purple time rifts. It's something. I'm not gonna give horse in the mouse. But I kind of like the Super Mario Sunshine platforming areas more. Blue rifts are objectively better. I don't care what anyone says. I think I have the Cappy mod. It's just not showing right now. Feel confused. I do have the Sonic Hat, but again, it's not shown here. Actually, I might have gotten rid of some because there's so many that if you get too many, it's hard to tell. Yeah, Cappy enabled. Sonic Hat enabled. Chase Badge, there's a no hat. Mario Wing Cap 2. We just turn all of these on. I feel like if I put too many on, I'm just gonna get lost, though. Yeah, I can't even see them. Is there a way to, like, cycle through? Here's Cappy. I don't know if I can Cappy my way through this, though. All can show up on the wheel? I don't know. Maybe they replaced each other or something. Would you recommend I hold out for a Switch, or is the workshop support worth it? I believe the DLC is not going to be for Switch, but I'm holding my tongue on that because I don't know. If that's true, then I'd say just get it on PC. Oh shit, I was too quick. Honestly, it seems like PC is the better option, but if you don't have controller support for PC, if you don't have like an Xbox controller or something to plug in, then the Switch might still be worth it. By pressing B with Flood, I know what I'm talking about. I made the mod. Then I would say that you do. Okay, that's what I was... Yeah. Thank you. That's what I was trying to find. I feel like that'd be cheating, though. Is there a limit to it? Let's find out. Yeah, there is. Okay. Won't feel completely bad about it. Doesn't really work here, though. Oh wait, I have the ice hat on? That's the wrong one. Yeah, if I put on... I just realized... Oh, I have the Sonic one now. If I put on Flood, then this really does just become Sunshine. We're watching you in the pool room. It's okay, I can talk loud and you don't have to watch it. You can just hear me up here. This is not good, guys. I'm getting judged by my roommates. So if I suck ass at this, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Cannot do this wrong. Gonna get kicked out? Hold on, I'm paying just as much as everyone else. You know what? I did sign a contract when I moved in that if at any point I can't perform my gaming prowess, I do have to resign from using this room. Gonna have to go into the laundry room to stream. Alright, how can I make this? Can I slide that? That's my guess. Wrong guess. I gotta use Flood for that. Without a doubt, that is the Flood solution. Oh yeah, Sprint. Hey! It's been like 6 months since I played. Give me a break. Is there any new Smash news in the last week? I remember Sakurai, like, went out and clarified some stuff on an interview. But it didn't seem like there was anything interesting. I did hear more about Gino and how Sakurai would have had him in earlier if he could have, but I guess he just didn't fit the bill. I know we got like a Mii costume, so... last Smash, that is. Steve. Minecraft Steve? Finally, some real support. Can we get a Witch Time mod for Hat in Time? Witch Time? For a second I just thought you meant like a switch. Whew, that's close. Oh. A lot of people are using the Geno Mii costume as evidence of him coming, since a lot of other new characters were used as costumes. That's fair. I remember King K. Rool was added as a Mii fighter, and you could kind of tell by like the differences that it was hinting at their eventual inclusion. Bayonetta's down B. How about Bayonetta gets removed? That's what I'd like to see. Can I get a Echo Fighter of Bayonetta, Waluigi? Asking for a friend. Well, that's not going to be enough. I need to flood it, but I think there's a way to, like... Okay, I can probably get flood on doing this. I also have the jump cap, too, if I need it. You guys get a kick out of this one? That humorous enough for you? There it is. Let's hope it goes all the way. Oh, fuck, I hit B! Man, my game sense is through the floor right now. Yes, that is my tablet pen. You don't have to whisper, you can say hi.
I don't want to say hi. I'm out.
Alright. My cousin's like... he wanted to be on the stream, but he didn't want to admit it. So he got a little hello in there. Is it true you're a pro gamer? It's true I'm pro at gaming. It's not a secret. There it is. Alright, real try here. I did it. That was too easy to have taken me that many tries. Fuck. Listen, I'm pro at FPS games, alright? Doesn't translate well. I grew up on Sonic Adventure. You think I know what good game design looks like? I'm trying to avoid using Flood because it's cheating, but it would make this way easier. Good enough. Aw, I wanted to use the scooter on it, but it's not allowed. There's too many hats. There's a limit of how many hats I can wear.
Reminder that traitor medic de is known to the state of Cali to cause cancer.
Oh, that's tricky. Reminder that Trader Medic 2 is in a state of Cali to what the hell are you saying? Trader Medic 2 was a mistake, even as a concept. I regret even thinking of doing that, ever. Yeah, that's a Jotaro hat. There's also a Dio one. But I have the Jotaro one on. Alright. My gaming prowess ain't quite beyond me yet. I did it! You didn't see that. How do you feel about consoles not getting new DLC? I'm sad because I would have totally bought this on console to play it again through the DLC, as opposed to buying it on PC. But I guess it's a different process for actually getting the DLC up. I don't know what, like, maybe the Switch... They probably have to, like, pay money to get the DLC on there, and I don't know. Either way, It's sad. Maybe we'll get in like a couple months or like a year or something. It is a little lame though. Will you make getting stoned if a throwable stone gets added to TF2? If I ever take a trip to California, sure. If I can stream from Rewind 3, which got announced by the way, you should go to it. Or at least watch it. It's January 10th, I think, Rewind 3 is. I look forward to it. Especially if it's going to be anything like the I-63. If 7 goes there, I think we'll see a pretty good fight. Because they actually got close to taking down Froyo. And it's pretty rare that anyone even gets close. So, if they keep at it, maybe they'll do it. But, that's just me dreaming. When will Funk get in YouTube Rewind? Based on, you see, I know Sinister's making a joke about never lull, but based on the amount, like, think of the last time you watched YouTube Rewind. How many people did you even recognize? It is perfectly plausible that I get onto YouTube Rewind at this point. I don't know half of those fuckers. Maybe I can be one of those fuckers no one knows half of. That's the dream right there. The, Vine Sauce hat. That is. Those fuckers were Viners, probably. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Really can't argue with it. Welcome to Hot Springs Heights, little one. Feel free to try the hot springs. They're heated from the volcanic activity in the area and do wonders for sore muscles. Otherwise, up ahead is the mountain trail, if you're feeling brave enough to challenge the mountain. Also, I only finished one of the, what is it? One of that chapter, so I need to go back to that. If you're looking for your hourglass thing, chances are it's landed up on the peak. Something's been sparkling up there for a few days. I wonder if it's not one of those. Ride the geysers up. The one at the tippy top should be strong enough to vault you all the way. Okay. How awful do you think the next YouTube Rewind will be? I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about anything YouTube does because they never pull it off. The next YouTube Rewind is just going to be like a bunch of static while random non-transparent PNGs of Vine stars appear. It's not even going to be them dancing, it's just going to be like a Google Slides presentation. To like a song that didn't even come out that year. To a song from like 2015. I was setting up links for the end of the video, and what I noticed was YouTube has a system where you can have like a link to off website stuff, like to your social media, but it has to be like an approved website, and Twitch isn't approved. You're not allowed to like link Twitch at all. I mean, you can put in like the description, but they know what they're doing. Those fucking cheeky buggers. I'm not even like making fun of them for it because it makes sense, but it's just like the fact that they did it. It's like, yikes. Somebody feels threatened. Yeah, YouTube will straight up strike you if you do like a short video. Salty Fish went live like a day or two ago, and he put up like a video of just like, hey, I'm streaming. And I messaged him like, dude, we probably shouldn't do that. That is how you lose all future revenue. Congrats on getting the join button. It's really not. a milestone. I'm pretty sure if you're a partner, you get it. You just have to, like, fill out a form. I wouldn't have even done it, but I kind of figured for YouTube sustainability, it was either that or inevitably, like, Patreon, so I'd rather do something on-site. Something I don't have to be pushy about. What's the join button? It's literally just like Twitch subbing, but for YouTube. Like, that's it. You can, like... You're supposed to, like, set up perks. But I was literally just like, I get money. You get some chat badges for YouTube gaming that you'll never get to use because who fucking uses YouTube gaming? It's just an option for people to support your YouTube monetarily. Someone should port a Sonic Adventure map into Hat in Time. Man, I'd love that. I really would. Hold on. The music just keeps getting louder. Alright, I need to take off some of these hats because I just have too many. I'm using Cappy. I'm not using Wing Cap. Not really using that. Good enough. Ah, just short. I'm good though. Can you dual stream? Nope. But apparently there's a loophole where you can start a stream on both and then end the YouTube one early. So it'll kind of announce it, but not actually stream it. But you can't actually, like, stream to both. You'll get in trouble if you do that. I'm thinking I may start doing that time to time after I've uploaded again. I've held off on doing it because I don't want to be like, hey, I haven't fucking uploaded in 4 months. Go watch my stream. But that's like the closest thing you can do. You can't actually do both. Which again, it's like I get it. It's a competing platform, but it's also like, think about it logically. What happens if you do both? You get struck. You get struck. You get stricken. What happens if you get stricken? You're not allowed to stream on YouTube. Okay, well then why even strike you for that? You're literally punishing them by not letting them do the thing that they weren't doing in the first place. Okay. Don't sub to me twice. If you're sub to me on Twitch, you don't need to sub to me on YouTube. I only enable that option for the people that don't care about the stream but want videos. Isn't subbing on YouTube free? No, like I said, it's the same thing. It's like $5 a month. It's literally Twitch Prime. Or Twitch subbing. It's called join because YouTube has like this fucking weird thing where they're trying to like pretend you're not just blatantly giving someone money. They're like, become a part of the community. For $5, you can become a part of the family. Man, you're paying so they don't starve. Don't try and act like it's anything else. I'm generalizing. Obviously, you can make perks for it, but we all know what it's for. Sounds member, and that's way too corporate. I just like... It just seems like you're trying to like hype it up more than it is. It's like, become a member of the family, yeah! No, it's just like, you want to support them, then support them. That's all. If you really want to support someone, just like donate. But that's your option. What are these? Water ooh, okay. That's new. This is one of the reasons I took so long before streaming the workshop again. The last time I played it, I pretty much went through everything, and I wanted to give it a lot of time so a lot of cool maps would pop up. And you know what? They did. I've seen a lot of cool maps just from today. I'm a little sad that I have to make my save state go over 100%. It's at like 125% because I keep getting all these extra time rifts. But I mean, I don't mind. My gamer pride can allow a percent over 100. When am I releasing the Black Album? I haven't decided yet. If you have Twitch Prime, download one of the free games this month. Goner. I think you'd like it. Oh, that's what you meant. I do have Twitch Prime. So, yeah, okay. I'll look into it. Oh, that's a cute hat. Nice hat. Thanks for the suggestion, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna do 4 floor. Did you hear about Mick Skillet committing suicide? I don't know who that is, but that's really unfortunate if that's true. What's going on with Robbie Rotten? I can't... I know, like, he deleted all of his social media and stuff, but did he... Has he passed away yet? Or is he kind of just in his final days now? He's officially gone? Aw, man. That's not the news I needed today. Well, this isn't much better, but the creator of SpongeBob is dying of ALS. So, but he's not dead yet, so I think there are things you can do to help him, but I don't know much. Be on the lookout for him. Send him your dollar bill covered in coral blue number 5 lipstick. Semi-gloss, I'm sorry. I heard the guy that, like, created SpongeBob pretty much dedicated his whole life to just making SpongeBob. Which is just, like, mad. Because even after all of the flack he's gotten for Where It's Gone, he still, like, is that devoted to it. You'd figure he would have, like, pawned it off to someone else, but... it's respect. I hate these levels. I do, too. I do not like the purple rifts. I don't, like, hate them, but... I'm not a big fan of, like, the... clearing levels thing. I just like running around and doing stuff. This is too, like, linear, I guess. Yeah, he did leave for a time, but I meant, like, as of now. How do I get a QTGF? Oh, that's easy. You become your own QTGF. Walk around with a mirror at all times. And, get used to applying makeup. It's tricky. think that's called a thought. I think you're right. Oh, I have enough. And one extra. You don't need makeup to be a GF. No, you don't. But if you're just a random dude that can't get a girlfriend, I don't think makeup would hurt. That's all I'm saying. If you're at the point that you have to become your own girlfriend, maybe the makeup is necessary. How do I get rid of this? I know what I need to do. I need to do a cappy jump. Oh, I can't do another. Even though it's a purple time rift level, they definitely put effort into all these cool mechanics, so... No disrespect. Jojo hat stops time. Oh. I've been noticing way more people rag on Crunchyroll recently. They like release their own funded anime, I guess, but it's not really anime. It's like a SoCal cartoon that's anime inspired. They're in some hot water right now. And for good reason, honestly. Crunchyroll's been doing some pretty sketchy business practices. Namely, like, not being faithful to their not dubs, their subtitles and all that. Their show does not look good. I don't know much of it, but what I've seen, everyone calls me a weeaboo, and I'm not interested in it, so what does that tell you? Oh, I can't get it there in time. I wonder, could I get a speed boost past this pad? No. You're an Omega weeaboo? I'm literally not. Like, if you asked me to name, like, 5 waifus, I couldn't do it. Riza Hawkeye, Ryuko Matoi. That's it. That's all I got. That's my whole arsenal right there. I don't know who either of those are. One is the girl from Full Metal Alchemist that's like the sniper, and the other one is the Kill la Kill girl. That's not gonna work. I could use the Sonic hat, I guess. It's just like, these maps were made for like the default hat, so I'm trying to be faithful to that. Also, I can't run with this hat. I can't run and hold. Use the other one? I don't know what that means. Literally any girl from SAO? I don't... Asuna? That's the only one I can think of. And the red-haired girl. But I don't know her name. No! Oh, that works. Okay, cool. I was worried for a second there. These controls are fucked. Why does lowering video quality also lower audio quality? Because it's a quality option of all quality. It saves bandwidth, I guess.
Ever persistent.
Oh, it's freaky. Now this is some CP orange shit right here. Also, thanks, Punkicks. What happened to the JoJo hat mod? Did it get removed? Did it? I don't know. I still have it. It might have gotten removed. Maybe it's the same thing that happened with the JoJo hat in TF2. Creator got afraid of copyright. Which I still don't understand. If you don't know, the JoJo hat that was added to TF2 was briefly changed because the creator was afraid of copyright. But Araki literally uses band names for JoJo. So what? Of all people to be afraid of suing you, Araki is the bottom of the list. Which, by the way, when I was playing Hangman with my parents, I wrote in Shine On Crazy Diamond because of JoJo, and my parents didn't get it. They didn't even get the song reference. But I was still proud of myself. They figured it out though, so I lost. Idiot! That works. I made my parents weebs. I'm in the process. I'll get there. I think I could get my mom to watch like an anime movie. I could easily get my mom to watch like a Studio Ghibli movie and say, I like this. My dad is going to be the hard one. I don't think he's ever watched a cartoon. Like, even when I was a kid and I watched cartoons, he like didn't even have any... didn't pay any attention to it. That will be the real challenge. Where I can suggest games for you to play? My recommendation is Discord or Twitter. You can tell me in Twitch chat, but I'm much less likely to remember because I can't really jot notes down right now. That goes for everyone, too. If you want to recommend something, you're more than welcome to. Just do it, like, somewhere where it's written down, and it's not like, hey, Funk, remember this, fucker. Well, hold on. I can barely remember how to tie my shoes, or breathe, or swallow food. Can't remember your band name or show name. Which channel? Oh. General's fine. Anything, as long as you at me so I know, so I see it. Obviously don't abuse it, but... you like at me and... I don't know. One of the media channels, it's fine. Can I get a happy birthday for yesterday? Fuck! I'm sorry, I should have been streaming. I literally was planning to stream yesterday, but because... it was just, I got home late. Because I figured my car wouldn't work. So, I did end up getting home earlier, but I just didn't stream. I'm sorry, man. Happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Starchy. You're 1 year closer to death. Still waiting on that Psychonaut stream. Yeah, I got a list going. Was that all of the 4-1? Huh. I want to do the vault one. SAO isn't exactly good, but it's not like the worst thing you could have watched. The problem with SAO isn't that it's so bad it's unwatchable, it's that it's lukewarm and mediocre, and it's just like you could watch something better. Like with SAO past the first few episodes, all you really get is like visual quality. And even that's a little generic. The designs are pretty weak. I liked it. You're welcome to like it. You're welcome to like anything. Well, maybe not anything. Got my limits. But my point is, you could spend your time so much better than SAO. What do you recommend? I recommend Berserk. I haven't read it yet, but I recommend it. I don't know. The last thing I watched was... What? What was the last thing I watched? Fuck, I don't know. I just finished reading... I have the book right next to me. Junji Ito's Shiver, which is a collection of Junji Ito shorts. That's what I last read. It was good. Okay, I actually want to talk about this because there was something in the book that like I wanted to mention. There's one really cool story in it. So to fill you in, Junji Ito is like literally like, you know, like a chapter of an anime where it's like 30 pages or whatever. Every chapter in this is like a different story. They're not related at all. They're just their own spin-offs, right? So like it's like Lovecraft sort of horror stories. There's this one story called Long Dream. And I actually really liked it. It's about this patient that comes into like the ER and they're like, every night my dream gets longer and longer. So like the first night, his dream, he felt like it was 2 days long. A few days later, every dream was like, you know, a week long. Then it was like months long. And it gets to the point where every time he goes to sleep, he basically endures like years, like tens and tens. And it's just like, eventually gets to a point where it's like hundreds of years, right? Every time he goes to bed, his body goes through hundreds of years. And they notice that his body is evolving. Like it's, like you know how humans would evolve over generations? Like your eyes get bigger and stuff? It's a really good, like, short 30-page novel, but it's only 30 page. And it pissed me off because it's like, they could have really elaborated, or I guess he... I really wish he would have elaborated on it. It could have been an entire manga on itself, but it's only 30 pages. Because it's just like, you think about, because it's, every single dream is different. Sometimes he's stuck in like these limbo dreams where he's constantly stuck studying for exams and he's cramming for tests. There's ones where he's like underwater for years. There's just like, every dream is like a normal dream, right? But it just lasts super long. I don't know. That's what I finished. Those are my thoughts. A lot of the other short stories in Shiver were really good, but that was my favorite, and it was... you couldn't do like a huge manga. You couldn't do like a One Piece size, but I mean, you could have easily made it like a couple hundred pages. You could have made it like, you know, like 40 episodes worth of a anime. Because how long is it? Generally, like, an episode of anime is like 2 chapters, right? 2 to 3 chapters. So you could have made it like, I don't know. You could have made it longer. That's me weebing out for the day. I just wanted to share that. This book was called Shiver. If you want to read Junji Ito, I'd recommend Uzumaki, though. That's a bigger book and it's all one story, more or less. But this is Shiver, and there's just a lot of cool little... There's one where, like... These kids grow up in a circus working with marionettes, and one of the kids gets way too into them, and he turns himself into like a marionette. And he like hires servants to like perform him around his house all day long. It's just weird. There's a lot of weird shit. Very Lovecraftian. Now that I finished that, I guess I can probably move on to Berserk. I'm still reading JoJo, but that one's kind of hard because I really like physical copies, and I do not have part 7 and 8 physical. He becomes a puppet from FNAF. When we went to Six Flags, there was like a monster ride with all these old 1990s animatronics. And they have not aged well. They're... The audio quality... This is what the audio quality sounded like. Did not age well at all. Like, it's not even... It's supposed to be kind of, like, creepy, I guess, but it's just... It's just, like, hilariously outdated. We animatronic now, boys. I've not watched Dungeon. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking about this, this ride at Six Flags. It's like a little boat ride with animatronics on the side. But they're really shitty. Fusion Fall Retro? I played the fuck out of Fusion Fall, but I don't know what this retro is you speak of. You will have to inform me. Also, I'm looking for the... I've been, like, walking around mindlessly. I need to go get the, vault codes. I need to find the vault and get it to turn on. It's a revival? Huh. You have caught my interest. I might try it. I don't know if I'd stream that. I feel like Fusion Fall is not a great stream game. I figured it was like a fan game. I haven't watched Overlord, but when I was looking up places to watch the One Punch Man legal places to watch the One Punch Man dub, I accidentally found myself watching an episode of Overlord. And it looked interesting. What does this do? Netflix? What? One Punch Man? One Punch Man? I couldn't find the dub on it. Unless you mean Overlord. One Punch Man is on Netflix, but I don't know. It didn't seem like the dub was. Maybe it is and I missed it. I did not see that, though. I hit the drop button and it threw it. There. You watch dub, really? One Punch Man is a good dub. Actually, I didn't really like the voice of Genos in the One Punch Man dub. Everyone else was great. It's not even that he was a bad voice actor, but the voice actor for Genos is, what's his face from JoJo? The dude with the Firebird. I feel bad that I don't remember the name. But just like the voice didn't really fit. Abdul. Yeah, Abdul. I didn't really like that voice. But the rest of the dub's fine. Okay. Normally I'd watch sub. But I'll always watch dub if the dub is good. Where it's not 2005, guys. There's plenty of good dubbed animes. Kill la Kill's great. Death Note was great. Full Metal Alchemist great. And incidentally, like all of my favorite animes also have great dubs. Also, whoops. Do I have to get the pumpkin again? You better not have to. Year of the Gamer. What's happening? Okay. I'm going up. I don't think I unlocked the checkpoint, but this is fine. Okay. Have you seen the Ghost Stories English dub? No, but I've seen Ghost Adventures. Y'all think that's real? That's crazy. No, oh, fuck. That's not good. Oh, wait, I can... What? Well, if I can stand there, then what does it matter? I thought that was like a death pit. Oh, well. Fine by me. Cool. 2 doors down. Wait, isn't that a band name? 2 doors down? What am I thinking of? 3 doors down? Did they make kryptonite? Or am I thinking of 3 Days Grace? It says get back to the elevator, but I can just fall off and die and it'll still count. That didn't seem very hard. 3 doors down made kryptonite. Okay, so I was correct. Wish I never remembered that band. Yeah, I don't really get the point of a death pit if it doesn't death pit you. What's the point of that timer? I'm so confused. This seems like a lot of effort was put into it, but it's... Okay. It's just weird. The pumpkin's on the thing. Pumpkin's there, but the door's closed. The door's closed. The door's closed. Did I soft lock? I think I just soft locked myself. Uh-oh. Bad news, Chatto. Not such a good outcome here. I soft locked myself. Back to hub I go. Door's stuck. Whoops. Didn't even have the corruptor badge on either. Here, let me read you a random speech bubble from Junji Ito's Shiver. That was it. That was the speech bubble. It really was. I'm not lying. I think I got all caught up in that elevator, but I didn't even need to go up there. That's like for a whole different thing. That's for a time rift. I'm here for a vault code. Wherever it is. Bet you that was my mom playing Hangman. I reckon I can make it. I can't. Shoot. I just used the word reckon in a statement. I reckon I'm ashamed right now. Nah. Yeehaw, brother. Yeehaw. I read a Not the Onion article about a guy who said he lost his Welsh accent because he spent so much time playing online games with people from North America. Whenever he's not streaming, he has to fake a Welsh accent. You know what that means? America's becoming the dominant universal language. Not the Onion. Like, it sounds like it's an Onion article, but it's not. Depth perception. I have none. Just like DBCA. Yep. Oh yeah, when I was at Six Flags with my friend, she reminded me that when I went to, I think it was, I can't remember what convention, but there was like a little small convention, and they had a VR, I don't know what you call it, like a VR, people talking about VR, and they mentioned like a bunch of VR places down in Atlanta. There's like a VR bar, and just random weird VR like places. Now that I live in ATL, I'll probably be going. I'll check them out. I'll peep those out and let you know how the VR bar scene's going. See if I run into James Ski while downing a cocktail. A VR brothel. That'd be the future. I don't know if I could stream that though. I can't tell if I'm close or not, and I can't really like move. No, it's behind me. Still nothing. There. 21, buddy. 21. But who's counting? Don't tell me you were asking how old I am because you wasn't sure if I was old enough to drink. Please don't. That's gonna hurt my feelings so much. Drink. How am I supposed to get that? Alright. This is a scavenger hunt. I sound young, deal with it. I'm at terms with who I am. Two more, I think? 2 more codes. And I got this one in the bag. Oh no, they better not be at the top of the elevator. I'm gonna be pissed if I gotta go do that again. Well, I gotta go up. Okay, being 16 and taller than me is not that big of a deal. The average national height of an American is 6 foot. And I'm like 5'9½". So, statistically, you're probably likely to be taller than I am. No, it's not. What is it? 5'11"? Please tell me it's 5'11". Average male height's like 5'10". Is it? To be honest, I thought I was taller. If that's the case, then I don't know. I guess then you're not just taller than Funk, you're taller than a lot of people. You're taller than me. Yeah, that's definitely a fault. Average American height for men is 177 centimeters or 69.7 inches, which is approximately 5 foot 10 inches tall. For white males, a height chart for men of white race/ethnicity showing average height changes. I'm glad you gave me a direct copy of the Wikipedia, as opposed to just saying it's 5'10". Either way, yeah. Keep unplugging my headphones. One down. Well, two down. Wish I could, like, check the map of what I need to do now. I already got... It's not counting those as timepieces, though. So if I didn't... Is it not counting that I got them? Huh. That's weird. Phone, what do you want? It is my mom. Yeah, my mom was texting me. But not Hangman. She's trying to mooch off of, like, my Amazon. Chat, give me a letter for Hangman. The current, it's... Wait. Fly F blank EE blank A blank 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 blank. It's R. It's fly free something A something something something. I feel like I'm cheating. I'm like phoning a friend right now. Leak your phone number. Maybe if I get to know you well enough. I'm going R. R is my guess. I'm gonna go find another one to do. I'm not sure if the timepieces are working here, and I'm not sure which one to do next. If you ever just want to, like, kill a couple minutes, go look up compilations of people going on, like, So You Want to Be a Millionaire, and boning the first question. Which, honestly, if I ever went on to be a millionaire, I'd be that guy. I would totally be the guy that's like, I'm gonna get $1 million. And then total brain freeze on how to... On what's 5 plus 3? Sick. This is a flood map, so I'm gonna try this one. You leaked it on stream, but I censored it. My man. Keeping me from getting stalked. That's what a true VOD hero does. Dude, nice. You introduce yourself first. Yeah. Make sure you have the flood. It's required. I have the flood. I know what I'm doing. Oh, it's timed. Ah. Can you give Sin a pay raise? I can't. Ad revenue's at an all-time low during August. I'm getting bled dry here. Blame Summer, not me. Use the Sonic hat? That would be cheating. This map is actually made for Flood. I'm not cheating if I use the Flood. I'm cheating if I use Sonic. Fuck. So much for that. I'm glad there's an emote of the Sonic ice cream. When I went to Six Flags, I was hoping I could find a place that sold Sonic ice cream, but alas, I couldn't. This looks kind of like the first map I made in Hat in Time. I never finished it though. I might have lost the file. Cappy, don't fail me! I know Flood has a speed booster, but I couldn't figure it out. I wanted to try Sonic. Alright, where is it? Oh. I'm not ready for this. I have much less control than the Sonic Cat. Yeah, this is such a, like, modern day Sonic right here. Run in a straight line. Jeez. Welcome to Sonic Unleashed. The daytime levels. Sonic Unleashed was actually good. This is Forces. I feel like Sonic Forces is such a fitting name because everything about that game was just so forced. Boo! Gonna focus on the balloons here. I missed the goal! Hold on, I gotta do it one more time so I can get the time rift. I've proven my worth, and that's what matters. How come you get time rifts but I don't? What do you mean? I mean, I get time rifts. It's just... I mean, you don't really get them so much as you do get, like, the tokens now. What's with, like, the top left? There's, like, a texture error. Like, the white doesn't go all the way to the end of it. Oh yeah, someone asked me last stream what book I was reading. The weird philosophical book. The Vital Question. Let me give you a random page from it. The eukaryotes rose steadily to dominance over 1 billion years. The story continues in a period unknown, ironically, as the boring billion. As little happened in the fossil record. Still, between 1.6 and 1.2 billion years ago, we do begin to find fossils of single cells that look a lot like eukaryotes, some of which even fit snugly into modern groups, such as red algae or fungi. Oh my god, I just realized I'm a fucking nerd. I swear that it's way cooler. You know, I don't have to prove myself to you. Whatever. This is my favorite anime. That's the whole book. It's just talking about the creation of the universe. With the evolution of oxygenic photosynthesis, life's metabolic toolkit was essentially complete. I'll spare you. But I've been enjoying the book. They haven't talked about robots yet, though, which I'm a little gypped about. Zygotes, my friends. It actually talks about zygotes a couple pages back, but I do not remember what it said. Yeah, I read. I mean, half of what I've read is manga, so I don't know if I'd count that as smart boy. Why do people keep on shooting their hands off with short shotguns another person just did? I mean, they probably figure shotgun, I'm supposed to shoot my guns, so they shoot their arms. They're just not, we need to like put a tag on it that says don't shoot your hands. Clearly. Get out. I'll be honest, I thought that was so shitty no one would even understand the joke, and now I'm getting booed for it, so I'm proud of it. Also, this is a big mod. This is like a full story when I think. I don't know the backstory though, but that's why the loading is taking so long. Some of these levels are huge. Which just reminded me, apparently Cyberpunk is supposed to not have loading times, or at least like kind of Witcher 3, very few loading times. We'll see about that. Man, I want to get to the point in gaming where it just loads the whole game and you're good. Without terrible FPS. Take a hint, Hat in Time. Same studio, so it makes sense. Yeah. Can you do a dance for us while it's loading? Alright. Oh yeah, I probably should have put the webcam on. Oh well. You heard it. You can envision. When I went to Six Flags, there was a fucking kid doing the floss when we walked by. And I was just like, why? First time I'd ever seen the floss performed live, and I gotta say, looks better on video. There's this one guy, let me see if I can find this. While I'm waiting, there was a certain shirt that I thought was really weird. I can't even look at it because Hat in Time is open. There was a guy with an Adidas shirt that had Teen Gohan. I think it might have been Goten. It had Goten and an Adidas logo merged together on one shirt. Can someone explain to me what those two things have in common? Like, what's the marketing standpoint from that? Godidas? I literally, I can't describe it anymore. It was the Adidas logo with Goten standing in front of it. That was it. That was the shirt. Show us? I can't. It's such a weirdly obscure, specific thing. Also, this is just never gonna load, is it? It's still loading. I'm gonna give it 30 more seconds, and if not, I'm force closing. All I can say is that it's weird. You pick up any of the Ozma vinyl presses? No, I haven't. Mostly because I don't really have a use for vinyls, but honestly, if they're still going, that reminds me I probably should pick one up. If it's not DDD... Actually, did they replace DDD? I don't know. The only vinyl stuff I know is that and the... What was it? The trailer for King Gizzard that you put into Discord. That's all I know of right now. Yeah, I think the game crashed. Hold on, I'm just gonna force close. That is quite unfortunate. What's even more unfortunate is the game refuses to close. So I have to, like, do that thing where you open Task Manager and then hover over it. I can't read what it is, but I'm hoping I'm closing Hat in Time here and not OBS. Okay, we're good. It wasn't OBS. Ah, now my computer's slowing down. Frame rate drop incoming. I don't have Gmod downloaded. It would take a while. I never did any shooting sports, but I went to Camp Timberlake, which is like a camp in like South Carolina or something. And I Learned how to shoot like shotguns on a range. That and archery. I liked archery more than I did the gun. That's the closest, I guess. They repressed DDD, RRP3, and spending time. Did they? Ooh. Well then, I do need to pick it up. I was following the Facebook for a while, but it was radio silent, so I stopped. Also, for those who don't know, I'm opening Hat in Time now, but it takes a long time to open because of the amount of mods I have. Kind of decked it out with too many mods. Like, I can show the desktop just so you can see. Nope, doesn't appear. There it is. I have to wait for this to load. Ah, jeez, look at my mouse. That's my computer chugging because of all of the mods it has to load. That's just great. What's this? Hat in Time? It's opening. Yeah. It's just like 2002 all over again. I can make like weird art. Oh, I just closed everything. Chugging. I better open in the next like 2 minutes, otherwise I just gotta go play like Overwatch. No weeb background? It's kind of weeby. I can change it to weeby. Hold on. Not that. Wallpaper engine. What have I got? Oh god. I shouldn't have opened this. It's gonna fucking break. Use a porn wallpaper. No, that's for off stream. There's a update on Steam. I can't even fucking use it. It's so slow. Oh! Oh, that's funny. So my default wallpaper actually is a weeaboo wallpaper. And because it updated itself, it got rid of the wallpaper. You guys didn't see that. You guys didn't see my real wallpaper. Don't look! Look away! You didn't see my Spirited Away wallpaper. Oh god, I can't fucking do anything right now. That's even worse than like the big titty wallpaper I had in Spyrim. Actually, no, this is better than that. If you go back and watch the Spyrim highlights, half of the comments are about my weeaboo wallpaper. I'm trying to hit change, but it literally... my mouse... it won't stay. What? My entire desktop is black now. I think Hat in Time opened. You guys want a weeaboo wallpaper? There's one. I have Itachi. I have Naruto versus Bleach for some reason. This one I actually liked. Anyways, Hat in Time open. I can play it now. There. Good enough. Miyazaki is barely weeb. That's fair. Was that Basuke? That was Itachi, you fucking tool. Don't even know your Naruto. I should get wallpaper. I mean, it's not that great, honestly. It's just... I usually have, like... I have two desktops, so one I usually see the background. I was just like, eh, I may as well. I don't remember what it costs. Purchase at your own discretion, I guess. Let's do a time rift. Oh shit, my microphone is like sideways. Yeah, once I get this microphone out of a cup and properly into a stand, I can get the audio better. Until then, you'll have to deal. Still a good mic. I think this is like someone's first mod. But it's actually pretty good. You did this? What do you mean? I didn't do nothing. Yeah, Wallpaper Engine's been around for a while. It's definitely cool if you want, like, an animated background. But it is a little resource intensive. I mean, I can still stream games, and you can set it up to pause whenever you're in-game, too. But just, if you have a bad computer, maybe hold off. Cool time riff, kind of short, though. Who's the winner of that $1,000 USD contest? I don't know, actually. But I am curious. I'm trying to find your one you're using right now. This one is just called Samurai. I can't check. It won't let me tab out. But I know it's called Samurai. There was a... So they're, like, at Six Flags, they do a little, like, show where they have a bunch of actors come out and do a little, like, stage play. And they're all... So they're all, like, cowboys in the West, right? There's, like, a sheriff and there's a bad guy and, like, his like, underling, right? So the sheriff's partner comes out with, like, a katana while the sheriff and the bad guy are arguing, pretends to slice the bad guy, turns to the crowd and goes, "Pokemon!" Dead silence from the crowd. Nobody laughed. Nobody clapped. And then he just went on. They just went on with, like, the improv thing. And I'm not quite sure what the joke was. I think the joke was that, like, Japan. Katana is like Japan. You could tell they wrote that shit 20 years ago, and I know it because they made another joke where I wasn't paying enough attention, but like they're bickering, and one of the underlings like, "Yeah, let's finish this, boss. I want to go home and watch like true crime." And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, I got it TiVo'd." Again, nobody laughs because none of the kids that are watching this show know what TiVo is. How many people in the chat even know what TiVo is? I guarantee you half of you don't even fucking know. How dated is that script? And why are they forced to say it? It was weird because they had a couple clever jokes where they're having a duel. And the referee's like, "Draw your guns," and they draw it on him, and they're like, "Draw it on each other." There's a couple stupid but kind of clever, but there's so many just terrible jokes. So many. I feel bad for them. Like, you know that they're going in once a day, doing that 4 times a week minimum. It's just gotta be, I could not do that. Also, I think this isn't working again. If none of the maps load, I'm just gonna have to go play something else. And I'm mixed between, like, Dead Cells and Overwatch because it's the last day. But I don't want to play Overwatch, 1, because it's Overwatch, and 2, because my microphone is in a cup. And I don't really want to play on keyboard like that. And now that won't open. Play TF2. No. I'm gonna play some TF2 after I upload my video. So, I don't want to burn myself out on TF2 beforehand. That's my reasoning. I think it's fair. You're not gonna peer pressure me into playing TF2. Nice try, though. You'll get your TF2 stream soon. I'm gonna try one more time to open it. It's all I can do. So what now then? What now is I'm gonna try this one more time. And if it doesn't work, I'll BRB. 2015 FUNKe wouldn't get burned out on TF2. 2015 FUNKe also made Sniper Bowling, so maybe his opinion is of lesser quality than my own. Just food for thought. 2015 FUNKe thought it was a good idea to employ Sinister. So maybe we take his ideas with a grain of sand. Oh no, it's gonna take another hour to start. Well, while we're here, can I complain about the new Steam? Why is it that you can't, like... You can press that to go to your profile, but you can't do it for, like, friends. Like, you can't just open their profile instantly. I think that's kind of dumb. How come... Where is it? How come you can't sort by date when you're trying to look at your video games? How come you have to go to, like, list view, then do last played, but even then you have to close all of your subcategories every time to look at your games? Why is it that hard to just have a functional menu? 2017 Funk employed me? Damn it. Well... Shit. I have no comeback for that. Anyways, there's a lot of problems with this. I'm not a big fan. These are all my favorite games, in case you were curious. Realm Royale is still there. Don't laugh at me. I don't care what anybody says. I look at Nier is on there, but I haven't played that in years. Also, now Hat in Time won't open. Are you and Hamaji in a sexual relationship? No, but I gave him a link to my applications. Rocket League? Yeah, I play Rocket League. Play Realm? I don't even have it updated. Even if I did, I wouldn't really want to be honest. Getting Hammered wasn't deleted, it was unlisted because it's not that great of a... It's not that great of a video. I just don't want that impression to be out there in the world. If I can't play this, I gotta play something else. Played Mega Man X2, but I kind of wanted to do that on its own day. I've been holding off on that. I wanted to play Hat in Time. Dark Souls 3 is uninstalled? Yeah, but I beat it, so I have an excuse to have that uninstalled. I don't have to feel bad. Can you employ me? I'm a professional friend. If you can edit, I need someone to edit for FUNKe. You can edit? Then consider yourself hired. Not really. Blizzard Wonderland? I'll do the tower. GPU's i7. I don't know what kind. I don't know the specifics. Yeah, FAQ should have that. A lot of cookies. Oh wait, I just said CPU. I'm a fucking idiot. It's a 980 Ti, I think. Can you tell I haven't built my computer in a while? I learned how to edit in a year or two, would you employ me? The position might be filled by then, buddy. But you can, I'm sure you can find work. Yikes. That explains the loads? What do you mean? 980 Ti is good. That's like below the 1080, which is like the best right now. To my knowledge. That matters because the crypto miners make them all unpurchasable. Compared to mine? Alright. You want to be that fucking guy. I did not jump early. 2080 Ti got announced last week. Hell yeah, that means 1080 Ti's are gonna go down and I can buy one. Or they're gonna go up because everyone's trying to buy them. I'll probably have this GPU for a while. Probably not going anywhere. Ah. Up to the geometry. Isn't crypto really bad? No, you haven't heard? Bitcoin's at an all-time high. Bye, bye, bye. I can't remember who it was, but if you know Apollo Legend, he was setting up to run Oceanside, a speedrunning event, I guess in Florida. And he dropped like $20,000 of his own money that he made from ad revenue into funding it, but then he just like randomly disappeared. And one of his friends kind of made like a video breaking down what he thinks happened because the event never went on. And he speculated that he thinks Apollo put like all $20,000 into cryptocurrency and then lost it all when it all went down. I don't think there's any like specific evidence for that, but if that's true, then fuck. That is rough, buddy. Bought some Bitcoin at 20,000, probably not the best bet in hindsight. Which is a shame because that speedrunning event looked cool. Maybe it'll get pushed back. At first it was supposedly because he might have been in legal trouble with that Donkey Kong speedrunning guy who was under hot water for cheating. Not Todd Rogers, the other dickhole. But that fell through, so I don't think it was that. I'd say the cryptocurrency thing is more plausible. But who knows? This is fucking Empire City from Sonic Unleashed, is it? If it is, I did not even notice that. Yeah. Garrett Bobby Ferguson was based off of that douchebag. From a regular show. Yeah! Emo goth girl, I love it. I got loading menus to leave the loading menus. You missed a lot? Rip. Oh, that's actually a cool color scheme. I'm gonna keep it. Well, the load times are a bit better now. Let's see what else is there. Desert Dazzle. Boingle Mountain. Boing. Would you date a gamer girl? I will only date people with a higher gamer score than me. We've been over this. You want to get in my pants? IGN has to rate you above an 8. Unsubscribe from maps you beat. It's a good call. I will keep that in mind. Where are 2 from here? Back. Everything's an 8. I get it. I get that joke. You have located milk. Congratulations. I did it. I found the milk. Yeah. I'm moving up. Can't think of any other way to get up there, so... I like that you can just turn them on and off on the fly. As opposed to having to go through the menus like you used to. Do I not have it on? There it is. I don't really see a point to being up here, though. I don't even think I'm supposed to be up here. I've got an idea, though. Oh, I can't use flood if I double jump. Noted. Oh, there it is. I had it all wrong. What does Majora's Masks do? Let's find out. I don't think it does anything. I can check the... Actually, I think it... Because I put it on before they added this menu, I might not be able to adjust it. Because it doesn't appear. Oh, there it is. Evil Mask from Termina. Huh. It said it was off, but it was on. It does nothing. Oh. It's a time pause thing. There's your answer. When I first moved in, one of the first things my cousin told me is that he's gonna teach me how to cook so that I don't waste money on frivolous pizzas like I did the first day I moved in. So, you'll come to expect many funk cooking streams. If I randomly start talking about Italian cuisine, you'll know why. You can blame my cousin. I have all these. We need a cooking stream. You don't need to see a stream of me burning my house down. I saw Anthony Fantano randomly uploading him making, like, I guess vegan foods just in his kitchen on a second channel. He made like a granola thing that actually looked decent. Potato granola. I gotta rip them off. Can we have a stream of you ordering pizza? Yes. You can watch me eat it too. Without giving any of you it. What did I miss? Just maps. Just maps and maps and maps. And weird Six Flags stories of me getting picked on, but mostly maps. Also, I just realized I guess I could show my room. I have my webcam set up now. Hold on. I mean, it's a room. There's not much to show. Well, that's a cool hat. Room tour. Oh, that's wrong this way. It's a room. There you can see a wall. It's a room. There's your room tour, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Nice dead rat. I thought you were serious for a second. I'm like, fuck. I thought we got rid of those. I have the exact chair. Well, you don't want to see the ass part of it. It is destroyed. Also, my frame rate is low. It is a room. I'd show you the rest of the house, but it's on a wire, and I can't really leave my room. Bed so low, I thought you were sleeping on the floor. Yeah. Yeah, I would never sleep on the floor. That'd be stupid. Only idiots would sleep on the floor. Listen, man. You know how much work it fucking took to get my desk up here? I have not brought my bed frame up yet. That can wait. I don't even have a fucking mattress or a comforter yet. I've been sleeping under like towels like a heathen.
Gosh, this weather is so darn beautiful. Good thing I have my camera with me. If only I had my pizza. Keeping this belly takes commitment.
Just takes a large amount of calorie intake, that's it. Listen, man, if I have internet, I can sleep on like a carpeted floor. I'm adaptable. Though I guess it's probably not good for my face if I'm just sitting on a mattress. I wasn't fat shaming. I literally just objectively said all it takes to stay fat is calories. If you want to get larger, consume more calories. Grass grows and sun shines. And brother, I eat people. Dead raccoon.
Darling, so glad you could make it to the party. We've got some incredible entertainment coming up later. Stick around and enjoy the festivities. I'll catch with you later. My turn to DJ is next. Don't want to disappoint our fans. Ciao, darling.
Man, they don't even have voice acting. I gotta do it all myself.
And Groove says us penguins are bad actors. Cut! Try again, Greg. Heck's sake.
Mafia be the best tree. Mafia be strong tree. Mafia be famous tree.
I hate Groove. Is it McDonald's map? No, I haven't played that. Nice. Killer.
Go home with you. Hello, little girl. Are you here to bring Mafia pizza? Mafia's so hungry. Mafia watch intense soccer match while Mafia wait.
Heavy's prettiest princess.
Wrong. Got it. Chump.
Ha! Silly girl, this is Mafia's true sport. You'll never get it past either of us. Normally we play Mafia ball, but we make an exception for you.
Guy, got some news for you.
The snow! It's terrible. We want to burn. We want to ignite bright. Please, find the 3 winter paintings.
I can do that. This is a real winter wonderland. Why did you delete your room tour? Because that's not my room anymore. I don't live in that room anymore. And it's not even a good reflection of my room anyways, because my whole room's different now. The fire rises. You okay, buddy? I need to find the plum. Everything burns if you add enough fuel to it. What about fire? Can fire burn? Can you burn something that is burning? What about steel beams? For those curious, I'm kind of just running around right now. I'm looking for, like, pieces of my objective, but I'm just looking around. Have you ever put fire in a microwave? I haven't. Will it explode? I've noticed whenever I go on roller coasters, I have like this weird fear that my pockets will just completely combust and my phone will fall out. Even though they're completely secured, there's no reason to be like scared of it falling out. The only way would be if my pockets exploded. It's like when you jump when you're getting in bed because you think there's like monsters, even though you know they're not there. I get that on roller coasters. Also, I learned I need to work out more and eat more food. Because if there was ever like 2 loop-de-loops in a row, I'm about to fucking pass out. Nearly blacked out on one. I need to get a physical ASAP. Or I just need to not be a weakling. Either way, it was fun. Why would you eat more? For, nutrition. I don't eat... I mean, I guess it's less of eating more and more of eating healthier. No yearly physicals? No, it's been a while. It would do me well, though. Matt Sharp recently said the newest Rentals album was almost done. Thoughts? I knew he was working on it, but I didn't know it was close. That's good. I really liked his track Elon Musk is Making Me Sad. Which, funnily enough, came out before the Tesla thing. The Tesla X flight. Or not, what Tesla? The SpaceX Moon Man. Rocket Man. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a good song. And it's relevant, it was my point. Thoughts on the Pokemon by Sharp? That's the weird Blade Pokemon, right? I'd rather have a Scythor. IMO. I feel like half of them, she's just not grabbing on. No, we're not starting the Elon Musk discussion again. Got too political last time. All I'm saying is, Rentals, it looks like their album's gonna be good. Or at least I hope it is. This is whack.
Mafia congratulate you. Mafia give you cookie.
Thanks for cookie, man. Appreciate it. Had any interesting dreams lately? I have, but I made the mistake of not writing them down, so my memories of them are very whack. This isn't really relevant, but it's the only segue I can think of. Is I've been listening to a band where all of their albums are based off of dreams, which I would recommend it to anyone that likes Neutral Milk Hotel. Hold on, Jeff Magnum was in it. What's weird? It's the Olivia Tremor Control band. Their album Black Foliage is complete. Like, if you listen to it, it's kind of got an Alice in Wonderland vibe to it. It's if the Beatles and Neutral Milk Hotel wrote a soundtrack for Alice in Wonderland. That's the weirdest way I can describe it, but I say that because it's slightly relevant to dreams. And I need to start writing out my dreams again. All of like the weirdest dreams I had, like the snail ones, I remembered well because I wrote them out. Wow, that is a lot of ice cubes. The Olivia Tremor Control. That's the name of the band. It's on Spotify. I mean, the album that I'm talking about is called Black Foliage Animation for Music. It's a weird name, but apparently, like, they made it with the intention of it being, like, it was, like, it sounds like something that would be the soundtrack to an animation. Which makes me sad that nobody ever animated that album. Because it honestly would be a really good album to animate. I'll play some songs from it during the BRB someday. But it's probably one of my favorite albums I've listened to recently. The maker of this map doesn't understand the characters. Yeah, their personalities are a bit off. Looks like we have a texture issue. I can see under the ground. There's Snatcher watching the snow. Cheater.
Hey there, we're the Express Band, just a bunch of owls that got together to play music while riding the conductor's Owl Express. Is it okay if we practice here? In exchange, if you have any song requests, we'll be happy to play whatever you have in mind. Want to swap out some of the music you hear in the different chapters?
That's Sungwon Cho voice acting, by the way. Pro ZD.
Lassie, staying out at the tundra, I hope. I found this wee lad all alone outside and I couldn't just leave him. What should we name him? Every pup needs a name. Brilliant! It's settled then. I'll watch over Fog Chucker while you're out on your blizzard tour. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
I don't know what a Farg or a Chucker is, but it sounded like an insult. Name him Funk? You calling me a dog? Look like a dog of the military to you?
Conductor pay Mafia big to protect his trophies. Mafia must guard until Mafia cannot. But Mafia die as richest men alive.
That is a lot. Oh yeah, I should go ahead and say the time. Wind Waker streams will resume. I don't have my Wii U set up right now because I'm still moving and I need to get my capture card set up. Same with my mic and all that. But that will continue this week. So, if you're curious, it will. The texture's reloaded, that's good. Any games come out for the Switch recently that are worth playing? Seems like I haven't seen any big announcements aside from Hat in Time, which doesn't even have a date slated. No Kirby games. Feels bad. They better come out with a big Kirby game for Switch. Morphe's Law? Is that out? I remember seeing that way back when. I gotta pick that up. Monster Hunter? Yeah, but that's been out a while, and it came out on PC. I meant like something that could only get on Switch. Or at least something that would play best on Switch.
This is awful. I got customers calling up the wazoo with nobody to deliver orders. Weather like this, nobody wants to go anywhere. It makes people lazy. I need 6 deliveries done a minute ago. We only get one shot here, kid. No mistakes and don't be late. You'll get your paycheck after. What are you waiting for? Begin pizza time. You only have one opportunity. Maybe learn the town. Let's wait. I don't know the town yet.
Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, not World. Oh. Well, I haven't even played World, so... I'm not sure if I should jump into that. Pizza time. Oh boy, soup time.
Oh, hello. I ordered a pizza about an hour ago. I was gonna go check, but I'm too nervous. I hate anxiety.
Feels bad, man. I will not, Dejung. I will not. So I don't know where this key goes. I know I'm close to being done with this, though. Oh! 2 more. Monster Hunter is Resident Sleeper. See, I really like kind of boss fight type games, but I don't like grind games. And it seemed like Monster Hunter was a bit of a grind game, but I may be wrong. Either way, been hesitant to pick it up. For that reason. There it is. 2 more, completely neglecting their 16. Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it said 6. Whoops. Well then. Oh, yeah, that's not my fault. Look at that. They fucked that up. That's not on me. There's one below, which is what confuses me. I don't know where to find that. Honestly, I'm getting kind of bored of this one. I want to go look at others. This is a new Nindies Direct. The UK thing was a showcase of games that were already announced. I'm probably only streaming for another like half hour or so, so I want to get the rest of them up. Seen Dune Eternal gameplay they showed? Yes, I did. I'm pretty excited for that.
Remember to tip the pizza guy.
The movement looked really cool. As like, I really like 2016, and if they improve more on the movement abilities like that grappling hook thing implies, then I'll be very happy with that. I hope they have more cool scenery. More than just like space and hell sceneries. Maybe like some weird planets and stuff, I don't know. But I'm excited. If you couldn't tell what this one is, then you're probably not a gamer. I don't need to explain it. Remember to tip the pizza guy. Don't tip the pizza, though. Mr. Aziz will flip out.
Grr. I can't get caught. Dead bird person is nothing to joke about. I'll have to pin this on someone. Someone like her.
Bird prison.
If I pin it on her, then nobody will expect me.
903. Dead Bird Court Lobby. Birduary 15th. This was the beginning of a series of cases, most involving birds. You know what we need? Charlie Kelly, Master of Bird Law.
Hey, darling. You ready for this trial? Your auntie's freedom is on the line. That kid's uncle's sister was accused of murdering an express owl on the Owl Express. I know the conductor is most definitely rigging this trial in one way or another. It'll be your job to see through his deception. I know you can do it, darling.
On this fateful day, a fervent battle for truth and justice was about to begin. 9:05 a.m. Dead Bird Courtroom, number 5.
Ever persistent.
Ha! Bet you were expecting a gavel slam, huh, folks? Too bad. My court, my rules.
This judge looked pretty familiar to Hat Kid.
Now then, fools. Court is now in session for... Hey, kid. What's the defendant's name again?
The defendant's name?
Of course. That was a test to make sure you had your wits. Court is now in session for guilty. Is the defense ready?
Always, Your Honor. We're doing just fabulously.
That's great. And you, prosecution?
Oh, I fucking hate doing his voice.
The prosecution is ready to win this thing. You don't have a chance of getting a not guilty, I can assure you. Wonderful. And would the prosecution like to begin their opening statement? Certainly, Your Honor. Ahem.
You know, I'm just gonna do a normal voice for him. I can't do the falsetto thing.
On the 12th of February, at 8:03 p.m., the victim was stabbed to death with a knife. According to the autopsy report, the victim was stabbed 3 times, all in the same general location. The crime took place on the Owl Express, in the boiler room. I've added these criminal details to the court record.
Hey, darling. Usually if you were the head defense, you'd be able to look at the record, but since you're co-defense right now, I'll just ask occasionally if you want to look. Like right now. You want to look at that evidence? Great. Take a look.
It's a paper attorney badge. DJ Grooves made it for you. You're a 100% genuine attorney. Totally. On the 12th of Bird, you were... Okay, it's just like details then.
These pictures of the crime scene. They were taken on the 13th.
Dark.
Oh, very incriminating. I can't wait to pass down that guilty verdict. I want to do it right now.
Not so fast. We haven't even seen any witnesses yet. Do you have any more evidence, conductor?
Why, yes, I do. This is the Owl Express schedule detailing the rides that the train had done. It says this particular trip lasted 3 days, from the 9th to the 12th. The train ride started at 9 a.m. on the 9th and ended at 11 p.m. on the 12th.
Why can't I just spam objection?
Now listen here, my dear conductor. I hope you know that me and my partner here won't let you get away with a guilty verdict.
Ha! And vice versa to you, DJ Peckneck.
We're in a court of law. That kind of language is unacceptable.
Who cares, really?
Well, fine then.
The first witness I'll be calling in is a member of CAW. Bailiff, bring that guy in here. Make it snappy, or else...
Hey, you darling. Want to look at the court record?
Anything else? I kind of want to look at the pictures. What can I work with here? Which evidence? Nah. Now that A Hat in Time has done a crossover with Phoenix Wright, when are we getting a crossover with Ding and Ropa?
No. All right. Give us your name and occupation.
Name, classified. Occupation, also classified.
What?
My identity must be classified.
Now hang on there, lassie. I can't proceed this trial without getting your name and occupation, so cough it up.
Is the state of the universe in jeopardy if I do not comply?
Well, yes, totally. Oh yeah, if you don't, the world will end. All existence will come to a close.
I see. Well, for the betterment of the universe, I shall declassify. Name, Ahorn Inmus. Occupation, owl detective.
It doesn't look like an express owl at all.
I have a very vital and classified sum of information that I shall be relinquishing to the Bird Court.
Yeah, that's right, you better.
But information is not free, you see. Information is valuable. I'm not asking for money, however. Information for information. I shall ask the one on the defense. Riddle me this, head adornment wearing neonate. What is your favorite color? Incorrect. It is Smargadine. You have failed the test, but I shall partake in this provision of information regardless. Behold!
Man, I love Skirple. This is bullshit. Take notes, guys.
So I was taking a ride on the Owl Express, when suddenly I heard the outcry of another one of my fellow Express Owls. Due to my great concern of this event, I followed the noise to the boiler room. I walked into a most chilling sight. A most chilling sight. One of my dear fellow Express Owls had been murdered, stabbed with a knife. And when I discovered this body, I discovered the culprit too, an old woman. I'd caught the killer in the act. And as the clock chimed, it signaled the moment the killer was caught.
Aha! A very decisive.
Oh, fuck, I hit the button.
And I can't wait to hand down that guilty verdict. I can't wait to hear the victim cry in distress.
I have roommates, I don't want to laugh.
Yes, what he said. But since I am currently a judge, I have to be non-biased. As such, I'll be giving the defense a chance to cross-examine.
Hold on, I gotta do stretches. My hands are literally falling asleep. It's new chair position. And because I have my sleeves rolled up, the blood ain't flowing.
Defense! Prepare your weapons of logic.
We're on it, Your Honor. Alrighty, darling. This is the best part, the cross-examination. All you have to do is choose which statements you want more information on. Shout out, "Hey," and I'll take a look at that statement. You do that by choosing press, and then you expose contradictions by presenting a piece of evidence using the present button. Give them a good zing. But don't present unless you're sure it's right, or you'll get a penalty. 4 of those, and it's game over. Don't worry, you've got this, darling.
That kid was prepared. I find it hard to believe. Hey, don't knock the Banny wrist exercises. They're very real. You don't win I-63 without doing a couple of wrist exercises. We got a problem, because I'm not really sure what the leads are here.
So I was taking a ride on the Owl Express. And why were you taking a ride? I was simply taking a train from point A to point B, that is all. Interesting. What was your destination? Classified. Of course. When suddenly I heard the outcry of another one of my fellow Express Owls.
I don't feel like this guy is an Express Owl. I feel like he's BSing me.
Are you sure it was an Express Owl?
Positive. I know what a fellow Express Owl sounds like. A noise such as hoot, hoot. It was quite chilling indeed. Due to my great concern of this event, I followed the noise to the boiler room. I walked into a most chilling sight. One of my dear fellow Express Owls had been murdered, stabbed with a knife.
I don't know what I'm doing.
What? I don't see a contradiction here.
The knife is made of plastic. There's no way he could have been stabbed. Shit. Hold on. All of my wires are getting all wrapped, and my mic is backwards.
You could hear it even over the boiler?
I have extraordinary hearing, I'll have you know. It is one of my express owl traits, heightened hearing. I did indeed hear the boiler and the owl. I walked into a most chilling sight. One of my dear fellow express owls had been murdered.
Did you check to see if the knife was rubber?
And why would it be rubber?
Oh, you know, hypothetically.
Nope. We checked the scene. This one ain't rubber.
And when I discovered the body, I discovered the culprit too. An old woman.
Just because she was there doesn't make her the killer.
Ah, but you see, I walked in on the act. I had caught the killer in the act, and as the clock chimed, it signaled the moment the killer was caught. I don't feel like that's true. There's no way that you didn't walk in, but I don't have proof.
Chimed?
Yes, when a new hour starts, the clock chimes. Such as 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or in this case, 8 o'clock. There's gotta be a contradiction. It's on that final statement, isn't it? Hold on, can I check? I can't check my evidence right now. I can't check the evidence, so I'm just gonna have to go through. He said he walked in at 8 o'clock, but this is 8:23.
Hold it right there. There's something pretty off about what you just said.
And what would be off about such a statement?
You say you caught them in the act when the clock chimed. Yes, darling?
Yes, that is indeed what I said. Does that bother you?
It does, actually, because the murder happened 30 minutes after the crime. Or 30 minutes before, if you consider the next hour. How can you explain this inconsistency, darling?
Hey now, listen here. I'm not gonna take this. Sure, that may be true, but maybe I'm mistaken. I saw the body and the defendant. The blood looked fresh, too. I never said I walked in at 8 o'clock or at 8:30. Allow me to revise the testimony I gave. It's flawed. Now, there will be no lies in my court, or else you'll regret it. I did not lie. I simply misspoke and admitted information. Allow me to explain. Yeah, cover your tracks, motherfucker. As I said, I was taking a ride on the Owl Express. I'm not gonna tread over my previous testimony, as I only need to correct one statement. I arrived at the moment which I assumed to be the moment of the crime. Obviously, I assumed false. I never clarified what time I saw them at. I saw them at 12 a.m., as the clock chimed for a new day. That clears it up, does it not? No, he fucking said it was like 8:23.
Ah, there we go. The contradiction's eliminated. Take that, DJ Peckneck.
Darling, we have to find a new contradiction. You got this. We can find this new contradiction. Whenever someone lies to cover up a lie, more lies are exposed.
Why you so bad? I'm trying over here, alright? Dude, I totally would watch Scout be a defendant in a court of law. I was taking the ride, okay.
And why don't you? How do we know there wasn't any problems with it?
If there was any issues with it, you would have pointed them out. My previous testimony had one flaw, which you pointed out. However, this new testimony doesn't have any. 0.
Quite a bold claim, darling.
It's not a claim, it's a fact.
Facts are only facts until proven otherwise.
Then, prove me wrong.
Why did you assume it'd be the moment of the crime?
I saw the killer and the victim all in front of me as I walked in. I feel my justification for not assuming the crime has happened 4 or so hours earlier is valid.
And why's that?
Because why would the killer stand by the body for 4 hours?
Oh.
Yeah, that is indeed a good point. Good point? I think not. I think it is a marvelous point. An amazing point. I think it might be the best point. Alright, shut up. Obviously, I assumed false. I never clarified what time I saw them at. He said that it chimed at 12 o'clock, didn't it? On the 12th. But it saw that at 12 a.m. as the clock arrived. But does he, what day does he mean? Hold on. On the 12th. So it couldn't have been 12 a.m. Because what's that?
Did you eat dinner?
No, I haven't. I don't know. I'd probably go order something. Or go out if we don't have anything. Okay. Oh, if you leave a piece or something, I'd love that. Thanks, man. Oh, well. If there's leftover, but you don't have to worry. I can get something at that. Alright. Thanks, man. Learn to cook. No, they're making a pizza. Did you eat dinner? No. That's what I'm being asked.
Mr. Ahon-Emus, take a look at this.
The train schedule? What of it?
It says the train ride ends at 11 p.m. on the 12th.
Oh, how disappointing. I was expecting you were gonna pull some sort of elaborate shouting thing. You expect to catch me with that? Easy. I didn't find the body on the 12th. I found it at 12 a.m. on the 11th.
That opens a second contradiction, however.
I beg your pardon?
On the 11th, the victim had not died yet. Ah! If the crime had not been committed yet, how could you have seen it, Mr. Emus?
Well, you see, you know, one thing
Well?
Oh, what's the meaning of this, Emus? Don't just sit there like a deer in the headlights.
This is badgering.
Come now. It shouldn't be that hard to fix this if your testimony truly didn't have any flaws.
The witness should be speaking for themselves.
I'll have you know I am a certified bird prosecutor. I'll do what I have to. Now, Emus, do something.
Of course. Of course, I can explain it. Well, not me, but I know someone else who saw the crime. You what?
Yeah, a second witness, of course. The conductor knows of the second witness.
I do? I mean, I do. Oh, yeah, that witness. I know that one.
Yes, indeed. One of my fellow Express Owls. The one who saw the killer enter the room. Definitive proof.
Your Honor, permission to call a second witness?
Permission granted. Thank you, Your Honor.
What just happened?
What happened was you losing.
This turn of events makes Hatkid very peeved. Bailiff, bring in the second witness. Man, I love mystery shit. I need to read more mystery anime.
All right. Give us your name and occupation.
Oh, Bird Express Owl.
Ever persistent.
Well then, Mr. Bird, our previous witness, Mr. Emus, said you'd be able to clear up the contradictions in his testimony.
Thanks, Ekrist. Reading anime. Well, dude, listen, I read all of Encyclopedia Brown, okay? I watched Sherlock Holmes. I got nowhere else to go. I gotta go to anime. I don't know why I said anime. That's just how my brain's hardwired, and that's not good. My headphones popped out again. Why did my controller just vibrate? Yeah, I can do that. I saw the killer go into the boiler room. And, yeah, I guess I'll testify. Honestly, this is just an excuse for me to do voices of this game. Because it's fun. Okay, so I was in the dining room, which is 2 rooms away from the boiler room. I saw this big old lady. She grabbed a knife from the kitchen. Then I saw her walk towards the boiler room. I wouldn't have followed them, but they were wearing my hat. I really liked that hat. So I followed her into the boiling room, and I saw her standing over the body of one of my friends, holding that kitchen knife menacingly. That kid is now double peeved.
Now, darling, every testimony has a contradiction, except the ones that don't. But I'm pretty sure this one does. I think.
Press X to doubt. Heh, I get it. I was in the dining room, which is 2 rooms away. Give me some more facts.
Can anyone confirm that it is indeed 2 rooms away?
It's 2 rooms away.
Oh yeah? How can you be so sure?
Cause it's my peckin' train, you peckneck.
Right.
I saw this big old lady grab a knife from the kitchen.
Are you sure it was the same knife used that killed the victim?
Pretty sure. It had a black handle with 3 white dots on it.
Yeah, that sounds like the knife.
Yeah. Then I saw her walk towards the boiling room.
How did she walk? She's a cardboard cutout.
Cardboard cutout? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Never mind.
What? What? I wouldn't have followed them, but they were wearing my hat. Who? He's saying that she was wearing his hat, but she wasn't. Unless he means the other bird. I don't want to fuck this up. I fucked it up.
Ah, this statement has a contradiction. No. Darling, I don't think there's a contradiction here.
Fool! I can hear that. No contradiction, no sustainment. Penalty, sup.
Ouch. That's two penalties.
Your hat?
Yeah. I had left my hat in a room, but it appears the old lady picked it up. It's a one of a kind. She put it on the victim before killing him. I don't know why she would do such a thing, but yeah.
What hat are you wearing right now?
Same hat. I did get it back eventually.
I can testify to that. did indeed.
What the hell is this wording?
Indeed give him back his hat.
Got it.
So I followed her into the boiling room and saw her standing over the body, holding it menacingly.
So you walked in on the victim being killed? What time? AM, PM?
PM. On the 12th.
That checks out.
Ah, give it up, Grooves. An express owl never lies.
I feel like it's on that last statement. He said he was holding the knife over, but the knife was in his back. So if I show the photos... The victim was stabbed to death with a knife. According to the report, they were stabbed 3 times, all in the same location. It took place on the Owl Express on the border. Wait, no, I hit B! Fuck, I was trying to go back. It made me hit... That counted as an A. That's lame. I think it's the pics on the last statement. The pics. Here's the thing, if I'm wrong about this, I lose. He said it was PM. And it was PM, right? Yeah, at 8:23 PM. Pictures all I could do. Yeah. This is the only thing. Yeah, that's it.
So you're sure that she held the knife when you found her?
Yeah, she finished stabbing the victim and was holding the knife. It dripped with the blood of her enemy.
Sorry, Mr. Bird.
Yeah, thanks for your concern.
No, I mean, sorry, I'm gonna expose you.
Exposed? You sound pretty dramatic right now. Isn't this a courtroom? That kid wonders why this owl is such a meanie.
No, Mr. Bird, take a look at this picture.
Uh-huh. What about it?
Gotcha! Where's the knife?
It's, you know, right... that's interesting. Yeah, that's definitely not where I said it was.
So how do you explain this?
Pretty easily, actually. I just misspoke.
You wait, what?
Yeah, I guess it was in the victim. But does that really change anything?
Well.
That doesn't even fucking make sense. He said it was dripping with blood and he was holding it. It couldn't have been dripping if it was...
Looks like the DJ loser isn't that great at his job. The lassie over here is doing better than you.
Can I go now? I need to feed my fish.
Well then, that's a pretty conclusive trial. You proved a lot of inconsistencies, but never actually proved who the true killer was. I guess I could just end the trial right here then, if you're gonna waste our time. No, wait! Ha! Well then, you have any idea of who the killer is?
Well, what about you, kid? Do you have an idea?
It's not... I don't think it's the bird. Is it the victim? So that's a whole trial? I didn't even get a chance to contradict another statement?
Are you crazy? Well, it's worth a shot.
Oh? Do you have an answer?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
What?
The defense would like to propose the killer is the victim.
What the heck?
That's right. The victim.
You mean a suicide?
Nay, not a suicide. The victim is still alive.
Hoot! Hoot! This is quite the hoot you're stirring up. Where's the victim then?
Right in this courtroom.
You can't be serious.
That's right. The victim and the killer is Mr. Diedbird.
What?
The victim never died because the death was faked.
This is quite a hoot. Have you lost your mind? The victim's a killer of other crazy theories.
Yeah, you can't prove that. How would you prove such a thing?
Well, if you look at the picture, this victim is wearing the same clothes and the same kind of hat.
So, I told you, the hat was given back to me by the conductor. So what if it's in that picture? That doesn't mean it was me.
Yeah, I was the one who gave him back that hat when we arrived.
So, where's your proof?
Oh, is that so? That's funny. If you got the hat back when the train finished its ride, then this picture shouldn't be possible.
And why is that?
Because the picture was taken the day after the murder.
What?
So that is indeed the hat in the picture. So how are you wearing it right now? But here's the final evidence. If you're here and you're not the victim, then that means if we go back to check the crime scene, will we find the body?
I had insane amount of taxes I hadn't paid, and I blew all my money on the suit and hat. I couldn't afford to pay back my unpaid taxes, and I would have been sent to Deadbird Prison. So I made a deal with the car agent, Ahonimus, to fake my death and pin it on guilty. And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling defense attorneys. Boy, I played the first two Phoenix rights. I know what I'm doing. What a disappointment.
Guess I'm not executing the defendant. Ugh. The court declares the defendant guilty. Not guilty. Court adjourned.
Would you like to try a different ending? That was fun. What does it mean, try a different ending? Does it mean go again? I don't really want to try again. I want to see different endings. Alright, sure, let's see the other endings.
So you're sure that she held the knife when you found her?
Yeah, she finished stabbing the victim and was holding the knife. It dripped the blood of her body.
Sorry, Mr. Bird.
I'm gonna expose you. Exposed? You sound dramatic. Isn't this a courtroom? Okay, so it's like... It's from when you choose who the, killer is. All the options are right. So you couldn't have been wrong. Now suddenly I'm way less impressed with my win.
Take a look at this picture.
What about it? Where's the knife? It's in the back. Wait. Oh, I have to go through it all? Man, they really make you catch up. Alright. Cat Kit pushed Died Bird out of the way, replacing his spot with herself. Why do I look like I'm about to go to a freaky sex orgy party?
Oh no, darling. What is you do?
Oh god, what the fuck? My Spotify randomly started. I'm sorry. Got to hear a little bit of Neutral Milk Hotel there. That was the last song I was listening to for some... Wait, is it still playing? Oh, fuck. It's still playing. God damn it. Hold on. The glass with my microphone in it fell over onto my keyboard and started playing my Spotify. So it was playing the song I was listening to earlier. Whoops. Anyways.
Darling, what is you doing?
What are you doing? Hat Kid reveals that she was the murderer. No, it landed on the space bar and it started my Spotify because it was open.
What?
Are you for real right now, lassie?
Hat Kid reveals that she took the knife, slowly walked over to the victim, and stabbed him. Then she took the knife and cut up the body into 7 pieces. Then she took each individual body part and ate them. And she savored them.
Okay, chill out there, little Miss Ripper. First of all, the victim's body is still intact. Second of all, you weren't even at the crime scene. And finally, just look at you. You couldn't murder someone if you wanted to.
You underestimate the extent of Hat Kid's power.
Your Honor, the defense is trying to pin themselves to get a not guilty.
Aha! Hold on, my mic's backwards.
That's desperate. Don't think I've seen that before. Well then, they can't get a not guilty if I just... Guilty!
Oh, so it's like bad ending? Alright, let's see the others. That was weird. And way too specific of an ending. They've put you back way too far.
What? Really? Okay.
Oh, do you have an answer?
The defense accuses the conductor.
What? Wow, I've never seen this level of desperation. Looks like the defense is trying to find something where there isn't anything. What the peck are you two doing? It wasn't me. I'm the prosecutor.
Just because you're a prosecutor doesn't mean you can't be guilty.
Well, if you're so certain, then you must have proof, yes?
Of course we do. Right, darling?
That kid is silent.
So what I'm getting at is you're trying to blame me because you got cornered. Is that it?
But... maybe.
Your Honor, the defense is trying to pin me to get a not guilty.
Well, then I'll give them a guilty. Guilty.
Good ending. Okay, so there are wrong endings. I got the best ending then. I literally got the right ending. But, yeah. Never mind, I feel good about myself. Let's see that last one, though. It is the Imus. Oh, his name is anonymous. I just caught that. That's so stupid.
Ah, good idea. Oh, do you have an answer? The defense would like to call Anonymous to the stand. Whoa, you can't do that. Why not? Let's humor them. Bring him to the stand.
Did someone say stand?
Mr. Imus, did you kill one of the express owls?
What?
No, of course not.
That is one of my least favorite things to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I would never dream of hurting a fellow express owl.
Ah, but there's one tiny issue with that.
What's that?
You're not an owl. You're a crow!
And what proof do you have of this? You can't prove I'm a crow.
Black feathers, tall slender body. You go caw-caw instead of hoot-hoot. And you're wearing a caw agent outfit. Caw! So, Mr. Imus, did you kill the express owl?
No, I did not. I didn't because he's not dead. Ooh, he's caving. I didn't kill the express owl. His name is Dyed Bird. The guy I called in is the victim. He's not dead. You don't understand how difficult it is to arrest quotas. To hit arrest quotas in the car agency. Our arrest quotas are insane. The amount of criminals you need to arrest is so high. There's 5 car agents fired every month. I can't go back to the streets. I can't be a street crow. Me and Mr. Bird walked out in agreement. I get to arrest someone. He gets to fake his death and avoid his taxes. And then we blamed it on that guilty. I probably shouldn't have named him guilty. That kind of confuses everybody. I would never kill someone. Do you understand? Whew. That's another way to do it. I did it, though.
What a disappointment. Guess I'm not executing the defendant. Ugh.
And not guilty. Court adjourned. Nice. That was fun. That was really well made, too. Decent mystery. 8:01 a.m. Dead Bird Court Lobby. Birduary 15th.
Congrats, darling. We won the case. I can't believe we pulled that one off like a magic trick.
Shoulda named him Funk. I shoulda. And thus, Hat Kid and DJ Grooves won the case. I don't know if anyone could notice, but I've been doing the JoJo announcer voice for the announcer. But this would not be Hat Kid's last case. In fact, it wasn't even her first. But in the future, Hat Kid would go on to take on many cases. Will we see them? Maybe. Probably. Ace Attorney, A Hat in Crime, Act 2, a Mafia-style turnabout. Coming. Eventually. Nice. Fun. Yeah, that was it for that one. Well, if that's the case, I am gonna wrap up stream here. Ugh. I think I need to do some push-ups. The blood flow to my arms is low, probably because I haven't streamed in a few days. Also, I want to work out this, I'm trying to work out a merch thing involved with this video, so I'm gonna call it there. No funk, too bad. The good news is, since I live in my own house, I mean, I guess it's no different, but everything's set up so I can be back on my normal streaming schedule, so... And I'll be streaming, like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, since I was not able to last week. Basically, I'll be streaming pretty much every day this week. But yeah, like I said, video will be up very soon, like next few days, I promise. It's just getting the last stuff done. That's the robot hitting Hat Kid. Stream times might change a little bit going forward, because since I have roommates and this house is a bit smaller than my parents' place, so I might end up doing a lot more like midday streams while they're not home, just so they don't have to hear me scream. Either way, I'll be streaming every day, but you may see more like midday streams or late night. We'll see. But for now, it'll mostly be around like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock EST. But that's it for now. Stream is over. Don't you have soundproofing? Soundproofing doesn't make it so it... That just gets rid of reverberance. It doesn't make it, like, quieter throughout the house. I'd have to, like... I could do some soundproofing, but either way. It's not like I can't stream. I can stream normal time. It's just my courtesy to them, you know. Anyways, yeah, I still got to get my acoustic foam up. The audio quality will be a bit better after that. I didn't know the difference. Yeah, it's weird. One is like more in the walls rather than just outside it. But yeah, that's it. No more stalling. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Blah, blah, blah. Take care. Bet.